Well, I want to apologize to our fans. We didn't show up and play very well in homecoming. First half, I thought we were extremely lethargic. We didn't play very well on either side of the ball, offensively or defensively, especially offensively. Came out, thought Dallas gave us a spark, and we just didn't get it done. And there's a lot of reasons why. You know, I told the team, and I believe this, is you don't lose the game. We didn't lose the game on that last field goal that went off the crossbar. There's such a fine margin between winning and losing, especially when we're at in our program right now. It's a fine line. And if we don't pay attention to details, if we don't communicate, if we don't do little things right, then we're not going to have a whole lot of success. And we lost that game long before that field goal. We lost that game long before we overthrew that last pass. That game, we lost that by turning the ball over 4 times. We turned the ball over on, down on the 1 or 2 yard line going in to score, first drive, second half, with an opportunity to take the lead and grab the momentum. And we didn't do it. We didn't do it, and it's where we're at. It's where we're at. Not pleased, not very happy at all, but can't change the result. So told the team we've got half a season left. We're not where we want to be, but we've got a lot of football. We've got to just get better. You know, there's no easy way to say it. We just got to get better. Questions?
Were you at least encouraged by Dallas Silva's play on the stretch?
He was. Dallas did some good things. He did. We just got to get some kind of consistency at that position. You know, we didn't play very good early against Mississippi State. Dontrell came in, gave us a spark second half. So we started him this game, hoping he could build off of that. We turned the ball over too many times. Dallas came in, gave us a spark. You know, I was happy for him. I thought he did a nice job. He's been here for a long time, knows the offense, made some crucial, fourth down conversions there, hit some big plays. But yeah, I'm encouraged by him. But we just got to, at that position, we got to play better.
You guys went in, Kenyon, Desmond Epps. You kind of held him, but he had a couple big plays against you. How do you?
Nah, I mean, we tried. You know, we doubled him some. You know, we just didn't. He got us a lot early. We had some coverage breakdowns early. We didn't do a very good job communicating the secondary early. We had some opportunities where we were supposed to get our hands on him, and we didn't get our hands on him. We had him double covered one time, and they made a good throw and catch. We didn't do a very good job in coverage. We played better defense in the second half, but not as good as we had liked in the first half. They got us on that last drive. Hit us some quarterback draws. We had some guys get out of gaps, and when you get out of gaps, you get exposed. And Linehan did a nice job.
One of the guys that has been routinely mentioned as one of the most consistent performers is Teddy Rubin. Is that his performance an indication of where this team could be if they match the details?
Well, Teddy does. Teddy's a winner. He competes. Not only he doesn't show up just on Saturday, he shows up during the week, and not all our guys show up during the week, and but he's a good example of one. But even Teddy, he had at least one drop that was a third down conversion. But again, he's a good kid. Good kid. He's working hard. He's doing a good job leading.
How do you change that? How do you get these kids to show up on Monday and realize you have to pay attention to these details?
Yeah, that's a great question. Here's the thing. You gotta constantly learn. And the thing that is we're trying to establish, a work ethic. We're trying to establish a culture, and we've got work to do. This loss is this a tough loss? Absolutely. Am I disappointed that we lost? Absolutely. Do I feel for our kids in the locker room? Yes. Do I feel for the fans that came up and showed out? Do I feel for all the people who came back for homecoming? Absolutely. Am I discouraged about where we're going as a program? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I knew exactly, what it was. I knew what we had to do. I knew some of the issues, and we're going about it, changing it. I want to win games in the process, and we haven't done that enough. But our vision and where we're going to take this program has not changed. And not this loss, not the last loss, none of that changes. Okay, none of it changes. Now, what we've got to do is go back and establish our work ethic, and it's got to start for some leaders on the team, and we've got to carry that through each day of the week, and then it'll eventually show up. It'll eventually show up on game day. When, I don't know. I hope next Saturday. That's going to be the plan.
Who are some guys maybe you're looking to as those leaders?
Oh, Teddy Rubin, he's a guy, without question. Teddy Rubin, Brandon Burks on offense, Dalton Bennett on offense. Defensively, Tyler Roberts is a guy. He's our go-to guy on defense. We need some guys in the secondary to step up and continue to do that. Lonnie Gosha has been a good leader for us. Those are the guys that are right now that are doing things right, and they're having success on the field.
As terrible as this loss is, as bad as it feels in there, how do you get the guys to continue to focus on that vision and, saying, hey, we're going to take some lumps, but, things will get better if we continue to do the process?
Yeah, well, the plan is in place. The plan will work. The plan will get us to where we want to go. We got to continue to develop our culture. We've got our culture our culture has got to develop where we understand the preparation. The preparation is where the game's won. And then we've got to get to a point where we can relax and make plays. Right now, we go out and we do a lot of things on the football field on Saturday afternoons or Saturday evenings that we don't do during the week. We just, whether we lose focus because it's a game, I can't pinpoint it. That's going to be a major focus tomorrow. But we do some things in game situations where we just lose it. We just lose our ability to focus. We don't do the little things right as far as doing what we're coached to do. And there's several of their big plays that they had offensively were due to us being in the wrong gaps or us not covering correctly. They kept throwing a curl route. We're supposed to have a safety step down in that area, and we didn't get it done. On offense, a couple of run plays there on the last two drives. They're playing us a 5-man box, and one of our offensive linemen is supposed to get to the Mike linebacker, the only linebacker, and we're not getting up to him. And we practice that play over and over and over again, and we're just not getting it done. Now, where that comes down to is coaching, and at the end of the day, it all comes down to me. That's it. I took this chair knowing what it was, and it's my job to get us better, and we will. And like I said, the plan in place works. We just got to continue with it.
How much when Solomon's kicking a 32-yard field goal, how well does he do in practice on that?
Yeah, he's been solid all year. Yeah, he's been solid. He had a really good spring. He's been a really good fall camp. He's probably better toward the middle, but I had full confidence he was going to make it. And we were thinking about kind of thinking ahead like you're supposed to do into an overtime plan or how we wanted to do the kickoff there after he made it. And I'll have confidence next time we run him out.
I know that you said you're having to keep conversing with your players. What would you say to people that maybe kind of doubting you, even though it takes time to rebuild the wall?
Yeah, well, I just tell them to have a little patience. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you this. Like, we didn't get here overnight. It's going to get fixed. This is a great place. They've won here all the time. They've won here for a long time, and we will win. I'd like for it to be right now. I'd like for it to be this afternoon. I'd like to be having a different press conference right now. I'm sure y'all like asking different questions. You know what I mean? But it's where we're at. Like I said, what I can tell you is I'm disappointed we lost, but I'm not discouraged about where we're going.
How solidly that ball hit? Have you seen a ball hit an upright that solidly before?
I'm sure I have, Stacy, but it hit it right in the middle. Yeah, it hit it right in the middle. I thought we had good protection on it. Hit it right in the middle. I can see it slow motion. I can probably show you right now, just off visual in my mind. All right. Thank y'all.